This is the Mibro Lite smartwatch, yet another affordable wearable from the sub-brand of Xiaomi. I've been using it for at least 2 weeks now, and during that time frame, two things stood out for me: the screen and the battery. If you're from the Philippines, this smartwatch will become available via the company's flagship Lasmall Mibro store on Lazada on September 27 at 3 p.m. If you're one of the top 100 buyers, you will get free straps in blue, pink, green, and the black model that I have for this review. And as part of their promotion, you can get the Mibro Lite for as low as 2,249 pesos. You can check the links in the description box below if you plan on purchasing the Mibro Lite. For a smartwatch, that is already cheap and affordable. But for a wearable that features a battery life that needs only one charge in 10 days and a screen that's spacious and colorful, you're looking at a deal that's hard to pass up. To all the subscribers, welcome back and thanks for stopping by once again. And if you're new here, we make tech videos of all kinds, so feel free to drop a sub to get notified of new content. Apart from the HD AMOLED screen and the large battery, which we'll get into later, the Mibro Lite also comes equipped with a standard smartwatch package, like the 24/7 heart rate and oxygen saturation monitor, sleep tracker, workout tracker, and various health reminders. But let's start with the design or the style of this smartwatch. The Mibro Lite is wrapped around this mostly aluminum casing that houses the 1.3-inch AMOLED display. The black band is your standard band that's rubbery in texture but soft in feel. Combining the display and band nets a 48 grams weight that makes the overall package hefty, but not too heavy once you have it on. And the reason for that, in spite of the large display, is the thinness of the watch itself. The entire watch may be large in diameter, but its thin profile makes it less awkward for those who have thinner wrists. It's also IP68 rated, meaning the Mibro Lite can survive under fresh water, but oddly, swimming isn't trackable on this one. So if you intend to use this wearable as a fitness tracker, workout modes include outdoor running, treadmill, walking, outdoor cycling, trekking, football, badminton, tennis, elliptical, strength, and even yoga if that's your jam. Now, everything is stored on the Mibro Fit app, which is something I've used in the past when I reviewed the Mibro Color sibling 3 months ago. The app is pretty straightforward. The home section shows everything you need to know, including your daily step goal and fatigue levels, and the equipment section where you can fully utilize the capabilities of the watch. Now, I'm not entirely sure whether the software support for the Mibro Lite is affected by the time of release, but the number of watch faces that you can download as of making of this video is limited to 33 faces, and most of them aren't really my cup of tea. Hopefully the company pushes more faces in the future as they tend to get old quickly. So in the meantime, you can customize your own watch face with wallpapers of your own. When setting reminders, the Mibro Lite isn't as versatile as the Mibro Color as it loses the ability to track menstrual cycle phases. But it did retain sedentary, water, medication, reading, travel, and distant view, whatever that means. You can also set up to 8 alarms that notify the user with a strong and buzzy vibration, but you can only do so through the app. Now going back to the watch, the button here serves as your wake and app button. If you happen to be calculating your budget for the week, there is a built-in calculator, and if you need to check your notifications, you only need to swipe up from the home screen. Take note that only a limited number of characters is displayed on screen, and you can only turn on notifications for the few selected apps. Unfortunately for me, I use Facebook Messenger a lot, and this watch doesn't support push notifications for it. Swiping down from the home screen reveals one more feature that's exclusive to AMOLED wearables, and that's always on. However, there's a catch here. You can only use always on for up to 20 minutes. I don't know what's the logic behind that, but Mibro, just let us use always on until the battery dies. In the settings, you can set a heart rate warning for 3 modes. This basically prompts the user with a vibration if the watch detects abnormal heart rate, which is pretty neat. Mibro claims that the watch lasts up to 8 days with nearly all the features turned on, and about 10 days with just the basic watch features. Well, according to my test, that's on point, all thanks to the power-efficient AMOLED technology. But if you need to charge, the magnetic charging puck will require 2 hours and 45 minutes to fully charge the watch. So all in all, the Mibro Lite is a solid smartwatch if you can live with its caveats. But if you want something that comes with better software support, you can always opt for the Mibro Color, which is also an affordable option from the company. Again, the links to the Mibro Lite are in the description below. So that's it for this one. Drop a sub or a like if you feel supporting the channel, and until the next one, stay safe.